Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Rock Youth, Rock Truth. I am one of your beautiful hosts, Tamois, and we thank you for joining us as we rock truth for absolutely nothing at all. We live in a society today where truth, even before our very eyes, is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We believe that the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inerrant, and the final authority for all. Rock Youth, Rock Truth is founded on He, who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. Rock Youth, Rock Truth is a cross cultural response to the economic climate and social crisis of today. We are designed to serve the physical need of fallen man while serving the spiritual need he didn't know he had that impacts, affects, and infects generationally. Rock Youth, Rock Truth seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local kings and queens of character while promoting Black consciousness and awareness of who we are and to whom we belong. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. We got a little late start. We got a little late start, but we're here. Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Tay.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing real well because we don't have to mute like we did last week. It's
But
great. The connection is great. We're connected.
literally. But you know what? It worked. God worked it out. It
Yeah.
worked out. It was different. It was different,
Yeah, it
but
was.
it worked out. And then I was watching the replay and I was just cracking up. like
Yeah,
you
me
was
too.
talking and then you would move mute, then I had to talk, then I had to mute, and it was just funny because we was just back and forth,
Right.
back and forth.
But what's up, truthers? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on. Because you know what I forgot to do?
What?
I forgot to because I'm gonna start putting the number down on my show plan that I remember, and I think I got it right this time. But what's up, truthers? We're back at it again with another Monday with me and my sis Miss Jate, and y'all already know it's Monday, so we rocket truth or what?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. So, before we get into our week or before we get into our day talking about what's going on in today's world, let's get into our little nail check because you know me, I'm all about the nails. And we still with the same ones, y'all, cuz we are what?
Right. Me too. Me
It's all
too. Me
about
too. It's okay.
quality.
So,
Quality. No
but
scrubs,
they
no
still look
shit.
nice.
Yeah.
They look fresh. They
Yes.
look fresh.
My
So
girl
it's
did it.
okay. Okay.
Do her thing. And if you're out there and your nails isn't done, that's okay. Go get them done. Pamper yourself. They don't even have to be like this. Go and get a what they call it
She'll go do it.
overlay. I know my sis Selena K like overlays, so go get you an overlay. It ain't nothing but $30. You spend more on your kids than that. You better go and get you treat yourself. But anyways, so hello, Mr. Tay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You look all cute and stuff.
Thank you.
All
You know, I
all
try to.
glowy and stuff.
It's really this $30. I can't. It's really this light beaming on my head, so it looks like I got like a forehead. But you know, when I put on my scarves, it brings out my more just my more natural, my more history. You know, just do my little edges.
Back to your roots. It brings your roots out.
Yes, because you know some races and stuff be thinking that our scarves is tacky and stuff. They really be looking at it like they look at our black men when they wear do rags. But that's not the case at all. Like our scarves are meant to be styled and profiled. Like what do they think when they wear scarves? But before we even get into that, I ain't even finna
All
get
right.
into that.
That's
How has
that.
your week been since we rocked truth last Monday together?
It was good. It was good. It's been quiet. It's been quiet. It rained here all weekend, literally Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, pretty much pouring down raining. So I literally just been out the house today, and the last time I was out was Thursday.
Thursday. You
Okay.
gonna let the rain? You think you the Wicked Witch of the West? You gonna
Oh
melt?
no, because it just be a lot to like, cause I'm not a lone traveler, so
Oh,
it'd be a lot to like when it's raining, to pack the kids up, put them in the
yeah,
car, and even though my kids are bigger,
yeah.
it's still I'm not just
Gotta
out
pay
the
for
door.
it.
I still
Yeah.
have to prepare. So yeah, and plus it wasn't a lot to do. Like even though it was the holiday weekend,
Yeah.
it kind of like yesterday was funny because me and my friend neighbor, we planned to do a cookout, which turned into a cook-in, which was cool with us.
Right.
But yes, everything just got so it was cool. It was nice. Oh, we watched so for y'all who have kids, or if you're a big kid like me,
You did Cruella?
Cruella. Yes,
I
it was decent, wasn't it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Wait, wait. Oh my gosh, wait. Do not go out
know.
on
You myself.
wait on broadcast, wait. Do not go out on me.
I have to
Do
mute
not go
myself
out.
because I was over here choking. No, but the thing is, I wanted to watch Cruella this weekend with my boo because I know that it was coming out on Disney Plus. I get on there
Right.
and it's talking about some premiere early
$30.
$30. I'd rather pay for an overlay.
Why?
Mm-mm.
No, so listen, so I ain't going front, right? For a couple seconds, I was like you until my son pointed out if we went to the movies, it would pretty much be the same thing.
I know that but right now it used to be, you could go to the movies at $5 for $5 out
That
here.
ain't been since I was a kid.
No,
The
it was
matinee.
you could
Oh, wait, we have $5 Tuesdays
do
here.
yes,
Here we got
Tuesdays. We
$5
got that
Tuesdays.
too. We got
Right.
that too. What you got? The AMC?
We got AMC, we
Yep.
got Regal, we got Movie Tavern.
Yep.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what we have. And I really don't like going to the movies no more. Ever since I became more older and start paying for my own things, I don't go to the movies no more unless I'm paying $5 because that's just too much. I used to walk in and I'm paying $15 just for myself. Like,
yeah.
mm-mm.
And that's before you hit the snacks then.
And I'm not hitting that because I got the snacks before I got there.
And
Okay?
listen, I went to Dollar Tree before I got here.
Hello? Because I want to know when they finna start putting in rules to check people's bags. That's what I want to know.
You can't check my bag. This
You
is
can't check
mine.
no bag either. I know
You're
my
not about to check my bag. This is my personal space. You do not know what I got in here. You're not finna check my bag.
So,
I'm a lady. You don't know what I have in
right,
here.
I'm a lady. And did your mama teach you?
Right. You don't right. You listen, you did not touch anybody's pocketbook. You didn't even touch your own mama's pocketbook. I don't know. You're not about to touch my pocketbook, sir. Ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I can't let you do that. Like, no. There's nothing here that belongs to you.
Okay, Josh, but even with IMAX on the $5 day,
Wait.
I'm gonna pay like $7.38 or
Nobody's
something.
no, we're not doing IMAX. We don't, and it's not even about the money. I did some things I don't believe in. So, like you said, either $5 Tuesday or my job. And some places got the
They
discount
do
tickets. Like I
that.
know our recreation building, I think, or their tickets like $9.
Yep.
Listen, we're not paying no
Mm-mm.
$13, $14.
And then what kills me about the premiere access on Disney Plus is that you buying it for $30, but it's not even like it's yours to keep. They be like, you can only keep it for like 30 days or so. So you're spending
What?
money to just keep it for like a month. And I'm just like,
No, like if I $30, I thought I was like I had the DVD now because I asked my son that. So I'm gonna really have to be like, son, did you know
you might
that?
have to look. But
Yeah, I don't know because I was like $30. Can we
Yeah.
keep watching this over and over? Like unlimited, it's ours. He was like, oh no, it's ours.
They tricks.
Yeah, like
and the kids is tricks too, because I used to be a trickster.
I'm gonna give mine the benefit of the doubt. If he lied, it was by accident.
Yeah.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. But
But
we already watched the twice. So
good.
it was. It was.
I know
Just do it. Just do it.
I'm gonna do it. Because
you won't regret it.
He was like, you had me excited. I'm like, I'm not doing that for no $30. I'm like, we can watch something else. And that's what we did. I was like, but then I was like, you know what? Next week, if you still want to watch it, I'll buy it. So I just might do it. It's just a little 30. everything is an investment. So
Right. And now, like you said with the nails, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And now when this pandemic, I've really been like,
yeah,
because we are limited,
yeah,
I've really been trying to like listen, what we can do, let's do what we can do.
yeah. But
But you know,
they've been good at just letting us pay for like the HBO and the Stars and the Disney Plus, and they'll just put the new movies on there. Like,
right.
on the 4th, the new Conjuring comes out on HBO. The Devil
Oh,
Made Me
no.
Do It or something. Yeah, it's some demon stuff. But the Devil
Yeah.
Made Me Do It. I like scary movies, but that's coming out
Not me. I'll be
Friday.
okay, not scared because I know it's not real, but I'm the type, I don't need to be hearing noises
Yeah,
and thinking somebody in the kitchen and they're
yeah,
not, and I know they're not, but it doesn't mess with my whole mental.
yeah.
I
And
do
with
not scary.
The Conjuring is different because these is like based on real true stories type.
No, oh no, see, no,
So
thank you.
them be the ones that I really like because it's like realist. I like that real stuff. I need to be
So 1,400 a month for a set in your own private box with unlimited power. What?
no, no. I don't think that's
That's
even
the
that's
line.
still steep because I'm not even a movie watcher. Honestly, it's just that I
Right.
think that's really why I was skeptical about the 30 because I'm gonna really just watch it once. I just need it one time. That's why we go to the movies one time, and then if you really enjoy it, you buy it on DVD.
But it's like when you buy it on DVD.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll watch. You're gonna like it. And it was 2+ hours. So,
I know you in my
but
head.
it didn't.
Like,
But it wasn't a drag. It wasn't a drag. It wasn't
no,
like okay, enough already. It was good content. So you didn't, cause some stuff would be like okay, they didn't have to make it two
right.
hours. It
Yeah.
could have been over like an hour, 45, an hour and a half.
Mhm.
No, they really did an awesome job. And honestly, at first I was skeptical because I'm like, I really don't care about a whole movie as far as she goes. A
Right.
whole movie just about her, like
That just
I could
makes
really
me
do
evil.
without it. But they did very good. They
Yeah, I
they did.
did want to know about the background on why she was so mean. So I think I'm gonna invest and do it. It's
Yeah.
worth it. I know it is. But in regards to my week, since we met last Monday, all in one now. Yeah, you right about it.
Yes. Movie time. Yes.
Uh,
But yes, your week. What was your week like?
I got back from Texas, because it was raining out there. I was there, and I got back the next day. And I've just been happy to be home. I really have because I feel like for the past couple months, I really just haven't been able to stay at home for even a whole month. Because now I'm gonna go back out of town to Florida in a couple
Oh.
weeks because me and my singing group VOJ, shout out to VOJ, we are singing down there for like this big thing. I get confused on if it's awards or just I get confused because we're involved in so many things. But that's what we're doing next month. So I think it's from the 17th through the 21st, that Monday. So yeah, I'll probably be doing the show out there, but I'll be like catching a flight right after. Like right
Well,
after.
that's exciting.
Yeah, every time I get the chance to just sing and show my gift to the Lord, it's always a blessing. That's really the only
I,
reason that I like to do it now. I don't like singing for other reasons, so it's just something that it makes me happy. Mhm. That's
indeed,
true.
right. You're right. You're
It's
right, Josh.
investment, you
Right.
gotta invest, so I'm not really tripping about it. But yeah, that's basically it. I've been at peace. I'm not even gonna hold you. I've been at peace. Just being at home always brings me peace and just joy to be around loved ones. So yeah, and then I had went to rehearsal on Friday, so I came back, had a little time, and then that Friday that just passed, I had rehearsal with my group because we have like three more rehearsals until we leave for Florida, and our next one is tomorrow for us because this upcoming Sunday we are singing behind Ernest Pugh In Chicago at Sweet Holy Spirit on the south side of Chicago, I want to say. I'll post the flyer, but big
That's my
opportunity.
dude. I like
I
him.
like
Let
it too. I like
I
it
love
too.
him.
Off topic, but when he told us, I had a TikTok idea because the kids be doing TikTok, and TikTok is very like famous or whatever.
Right, right, right.
I had an idea that I was gonna do, and it was gonna be like them, and it was gonna be like off of Dream Girls when she be like, "I don't do oohs and ahs," and then I was gonna do another part, and it was gonna be like me singing behind Ernest Pugh, and I was gonna do that round and around and around and around, round and around and around. I think it's a good idea. But
Do
nobody.
it, yeah, do
I
it,
gotta
do
do it.
it.
I gotta go get
Look,
my.
I'm gonna join TikTok for one day just to watch it. So tell me when you do it,
I
so I
gotta.
can make a TikTok account.
I gotta do my wig because when it turn the wigs around,
Dream girl.
I got a wig like that. I got a couple of them. So, but yeah, that's
It's
really
funny.
it.
Ever since I cut my hair, I haven't done a wig. Like, because even though I had hair down my back, you already know wigs are just. It's not about having hair.
No, it's
It's not
not.
about like. It's just a wig is your best friend. One of your best friends. It's just so easy. It's just like, boom, out the door.
Yeah,
But I have not worn like I cut my hair in November and I haven't worn one
that's
since.
crazy because I cut my hair in November. I want to say because of my eczema, and and
Really?
two of my sisters told me today. He's on Bryson Tiller live. Whatever, don't
Ah,
do Bryson because Bryson remind me of Avon a little bit, the new Avon. So don't even do him. And Avon can sing. So what you trying to say? That Bryson only sound like Avon on tape?
and I've never heard him. I don't even know who that is.
He do that. Don't.
Now
Yeah,
now I'm gonna have to go listen to a snippet or something of his when we get off.
there ain't nothing too. He ain't too much. He just got that one popular album. Nothing too major, but I like Bryson. But yeah,
See.
that's basically all that's been happening with me. I came home, spent it with my loved ones, did what I love, rocket truth with you. God just keeps on. He keeps on giving. And he keeps on making way. So
Yeah. Like seriously, like don't when you wake up, don't it just feel different? Like when you wake up, you already wake up in like this
yeah,
unexplainable, like
yeah,
I don't know, you just wake up and it just
yeah,
feels like you're
yeah.
just so at peace and so
Another
like
breath. Another breath.
yeah, like it just be so like oh my god.
And then you hit a
And you just
bird.
already feel so good. Like so good. Like me and somebody was talking about, we was like, not is because when I say weird, okay, no. Maybe for me, when I hear the word weird, I don't associate it with good. So I'm like, but it's not a weird. So I don't want to use the word weird feeling. I said, but it's really unexplainable. I'm like, I don't know. You just wake up and you just be
Yeah,
feeling like
yeah.
so good, like so good. Like you know, they be like high off life. Like God just really be having you just waking up
High
just so
off
like,
life. That's called joy, Queen. That's
yes,
called joy.
Jesus joy. And it's so cool because like I said, like it's cool because like you wake up and you feel like that. So we already know like things will happen to us and it'll make you joyful and it'll make you
Mhm.
feel whatever it's feel. But like it's not about something didn't happen. Like you just woke up and you just already felt like that. You already, it was just in you. The spirit
You
just
know what?
already
I'm
there.
glad you said that because when I remember my trip to Atlanta before, I don't even know if you were here when I had went to Atlanta. I think you had came right
No.
because I had went to Arizona 2 weeks later. So when I had went to Atlanta for a business event, I was standing up with a close friend of mine. Me and my sister were standing with a close friend of mine, and they have this girlfriend. So like the girlfriend's there, and like I had never met the girlfriend, and she's just like, I don't know, like she's different. Like they're raised different down there, so it was just different. And like I think she was talking to me. We had like a night out, and she was talking to me, and I was trying to be nice the whole time because I had already had a background story of like the type of person she was, and like so I was just trying to be nice. It felt like I was walking on eggshells, and I'm talking to her and I'm just smiling and I'm just a happy person because like we're alive, like God is good, I'm alive, like I'm just gonna smile, I'm gonna be happy because I can. and because he said so. Okay. And she's just like, why are you smiling? Why are you this, and that? Like, and then she's just like, do I know you? Like, she's just, I think her mind was just like, I think she got like a little bit of a problem type. So it was just, I was just like, is something wrong, Queen? Like, do you need me to lay hands or something? And I mean in the good way. Like,
Right. In
pray
Jesus'
for
name.
you.
Not
Not
violent. But
because I'm a pacifist, and that's not something I always. That's not something I resort to. I'm gonna always try to figure out to talk something out before I'm gonna be putting my hands on somebody. But that was just something that crossed my mind because it's a lot of people out here, including us, that are just automatically happy. Like we're just we have
feels good. I don't know. Like,
filled with joy that this world can't really understand. So when we give it off, or when it's like we throw it out there with our little boom of light, it's just like, dang, here they go with that weird stuff again.
right? Like, we're
The
the
world,
weirdos, and it's like,
the
no. Well,
world is
actually, this is
ending.
how.
The
This is
world
the
is ending,
normal.
and they doing this, or we just got a whole new president and they is doing this, and it's like they not worried about nothing. It's because we're not. It's because we're not.
Guys, like,
We're not.
I listen, people, and like unbelievers, and I hate to say it like that because one day we're gonna be all be believers. If it's in the word, it can be so.
I know that's
But
right.
like, they don't understand. I'm like, listen, I live in this world. I do not live of this world. Their way, which means I do not be troubled with the things of this world. Like, I am gonna be joyful, peaceful, no matter what, no matter who just became president, no matter what strain of COVID. I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna keep it moving because what else can I do? I'm not about to get depressed, stressed, and all of that and get all worked up. And it benefits me not. It benefits you not, but you just don't understand that. Like, I can still have joy and we can still have peace in the midst of whatever
In
is
the
going.
midst, in the midst.
Listen, it does us no benefit
Jesus.
to, like, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. If I catch the news, it is by sheer accident.
Me too.
Period. I do not watch the news. People be like, but you need to know what's going on. I said, yeah and no. Like, because whether I know what's going on or not, all I'm gonna do is pray. And I pray for the world every day anyway.
That's
So I
it.
don't need to know the specifics.
That's
I
it. I
get up
mean,
every day and I say,
y'all gonna tell us
Lord,
anyway. Y'all gonna tell us anyways, cause
yeah, I'm gonna see it on Facebook. I'm gonna see it on whatever. I don't need to get my anxiety up worried about nobody's news. Like, no, I don't need that type of energy in my life fooling around with the news. Like I said, I'ma pray like I do anyway, and let that be that. I don't need the details.
mm-hmm.
I don't need to be bothered with such things.
If you want to tune in and call us to Rock Truth with me and Miss Jate, you can call 747-2-4-TRUTH. That's 747-2-4-TRUTH. Get in tune with us as we just talk about, as we talk. You know how we do.
Yeah,
We not really on a real. We on a truth. But anyways, uh, yes. And I wanted to say something else. I wanted to talk about something for these 30 minutes we got because Lord Tyron, I'm finna he inspires me. Shout out to Lord Tyron. If you was watching, because I know
what's up, King?
he is, he inspires me to just wanna to post more about food for thought, because he stay food for thought in me.
Listen,
And I don't know what he did this week or yesterday. I commented on it was this morning, I want to say. It was something I don't know what it was. But it's a lot of baby mama, baby daddy things that he be saying. And I just really, cuz it's a lot. It's a lot of people that I went to school with that are, they have children and not a lot are married. I don't think any of them. I think maybe one is married that I know of. But a lot of them like are going through a lot of relationship issues with the father or the mother of their child. And what I stay seeing, or what I keep seeing that really like bothers me, is how people will post like watch he have children with, or like I think somebody said something ignorant like you don't choose or you can't choose who you have kids with, but it's like, yes,
I saw that.
Yes, you can. Like everything is a choice.
I don't think they thought that comment through, and I'm not being mean, but when you run it back, that doesn't make any sense. You absolutely did choose.
Yeah.
You might have knew you were going to get pregnant, but you definitely you made the choice to do what
Yeah.
how we can children. You had the
Yeah,
choice.
not everything is a choice. I mean, like, and with things like that, like that's a choice. You going out and like fornicating or just doing you, or in a time of whatever time you were in, and you were just vulnerable and stuff. Like there are just things where you just have to you just have to take responsibility. At the end of the day, like we're all gonna sin. Like we get it. Like the issue isn't like you doing something that is of your nature, but it's like you preventing or doing something that's not going to lead you to all of these things, because at the end of the day it's not even about you or the mother or father of your child anymore. It's about the child. And now
Yeah,
the child is growing up in an environment that is toxic and hatred, and it's like now they don't know love, and they growing up and they in the world, and it's people that's trying to show them that and give them that, and they don't even know if it's genuine or if it's real because they didn't grow up like that. It's people out here that are really thinking that people are me for one, like when people are being too nice, or if something is just
yeah.
too,
They think you got some hidden motive. Like,
yeah.
why are you being
Sometimes you
nice?
be like,
Because
it's
it's
too
nice to
good
be
to be true.
nice.
Yes, some people be like it's just too good to be true, but I mean, like, people don't understand. It's really some people out here that are genuine, that just want to give because that's their love language. Some people just give because that's their love language. Like they literally grow up in, I'm gonna give because this is what I love to do. This is the person that I am. And I don't even know how to just clear my Facebook of just the baby mama and baby daddy drama that goes on. I mean, I've literally seen a girl cussing out a side girl of her baby daddy, like putting all their business out about abortions, about sleeping together, about all this type of stuff. And I mean, yes, that's the father of your son, and I mean, like you're a family at the end of the day. Like, yes, that's your family, but I mean, like, no, you shouldn't be posting things and like going back and not like you look crazy. You look crazy. And
Right.
you look a little like
So while you're trying to highlight her
it makes you
character,
know better. It makes you know
it
better.
makes people look at you, and
It
it
makes you
shows
look
what
the
type of
same way.
person you're
Yes.
being.
Yes. So I really wanted to highlight on the young parents today to just get it with our Lazelles. Is we even having our four Lazelles thing anymore? I don't even know. I know it was a class that they should have got in tune with the
We
court.
could bring it back. Listen,
Yes,
if
we
it's
can.
needed, we can bring it back. Okay.
Yes, 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 we can because man, personally, 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 like people that I know, people that I love, people that I talk to every day can do better parenting their children. I don't have any children. So I look at people and I'm observing, and it's just some things that, you just want to do better, and you just want to
And
make the decision on not making the same mistakes that people that you love are making every day.
right. And that's what we have to be mindful of when we're parents, because you're 22, right?
Mhm.
So I was 22 when I gave birth. So I'll be Laurel and I'll be 38 in July. I became a mom at 22. Um and you just have to remember now, like you said, it is no longer about you in any way, shape, or the form. Um, like you said, it's not about him, it's not about you. Even when it's a good situation, you know what I mean? But now you literally are not just responsible for another person. Like, no, that um you literally have to become an afterthought. So I'm talking about in the way that you act, the way that you conduct yourself. You can no longer just act any way that you want to act. You can no longer just do whatever you want to do. Um, First of all, the Bible tells us, and this, when I read this, it scared me. And it was like, and like you said, we have a sinful nature, and so we're going to fall. Thank God for His grace. But the Bible clearly tells us your children Your children could pay for your sin. I do not want my babies walking around
Mr.
paying
Tay.
for the consequences of my
Yeah.
nonsense.
Nobody
So that's why one of God, obviously God first, and because I've learned many times myself, and no, thank you, I'm good on the tough lessons, but it's scary to know that my son or my daughter could grow up and they could be paying for something that I did.
yeah,
That's not fair. It's
yeah,
not
it's
fair,
not.
and I hate to
So
say it, but and it's going to sound insensitive, but it's trifling.
yeah,
It's trifling of me for me. So I want to do something so bad.
yeah,
I want this is whatever, whatever. First of all, sin ain't nothing but a moment, whether it's sex, whether it's
yes,
drugs, whether it's
yes,
acting out of a ungodly character. It's only for a moment. And the consequences, we know less way more than a moment. And my pastor said something, and I was like, wow. He said, sin always takes you further than you want to go and costs you more than you want to pay.
man,
So,
man,
thank you, and no thank you. And like I said, when I think about the fact that my innocent babies or innocent kids could pay for the stuff that I did, I'm good. They don't deserve that. They
yeah.
don't deserve it. I'm mm-mm.
I,
And generational curses. Look,
yeah.
that's what it is.
You reap what
That's
you
what
sow.
generational curses are.
You reap what you sow. Yeah, and me and my sibling, me and my sisters, we still, we still reaping it, reaping the sins of our father.
Yes.
Don't can't figure out, can't just still walking by and
Yeah.
just on faith and praying to the Lord to just to heal us and calm our minds and guide our spirits and teach us how to love correctly and how not to fall for the wrong person or like just the father issues, you know what I mean, like the daddy issues just keeps on going, and it's nothing that we are ashamed to say that we have, or just issues that we know that we have. It's just something that happened. So that when you reap what you sow, you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
And that I don't like that, because I've been seeing a lot of things like a lot of people have been out of character with me and my sisters that have children. Like they have children, and it's like, you have daughters. I mean, like a man has two daughters doing women wrong. Like you have daughters, and this is something you want to bring upon your daughters, because after you're done having fun, after you done grew up and now you finna be 40, you ready to settle down finally at 40. Now your kids are what? Now your kids are becoming teenagers, and they're becoming adults, and they trying to figure out why they keep crying, why they keep getting their heart broken, why they can't figure out why
Uh,
they keep
mm,
going to
mm,
the
mm.
wrong man. And it's because of your daddy. Your daddy done he done you're reaping it, baby. And I'm so sorry.
Listen,
I'm so
I
sorry.
I have we all have male family members. And obviously I won't say cousin, brother, I won't say who it, but I look and there is so much reckless behavior when we're talking about, and I was talking to when I said you have to understand. I want you to look at it a different way. It's not just cheating. You got to understand you are handling or mishandling a
Yeah.
human being. Look
Yes.
at her as a human being.
Yes.
Forget about cheating. Forget about it's a human being. That's a person. It's
Yeah.
a person that you're doing that to.
Yeah.
I'm like, you, and then they have a daughter. And like,
I mean,
they have
multiple.
a sister and they have
One,
girl cousins, got a mother.
a
And
mom.
unfortunately, it's some old pimps out here. You know what I mean? So your mom might run into an old pimp, and you're not going to appreciate that. You're going to want to fight Mr. Earl because he done did your mom wrong.
But
Guess what? I'm like, guess what? She's somebody's daughter too.
exactly.
She's somebody's sister too.
Yeah.
When somebody does something wrong to one of us, you ready to fight. And I thank you for the love, but we got to understand, like, somebody loves them too.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. I'm like, listen, and it's, don't force yourself to love anybody. You don't have to love anybody, but don't pretend. And if you know you're not ready for certain things, be honest and leave people that you are not ready for alone. Leave them alone, guys, girls.
We
I
don't
don't want
have
to
to love
say men.
anybody.
I was having this thought, and I'm like, please, I beg of you, and I don't even believe in begging. Leave these women that you know you ain't ready for alone. Stop hunting after good women. Talking about you want a good woman. Okay, you want a good woman, but you're not ready for a good woman. Leave that lady alone. Leave her alone, please. For real, it irritates me because it's like, oh, like, and vice versa.
And vice versa, too, like, because some women ain't right. It's some women that they're not right. Sour.
Using men for their money. You want a good man, you tired of being hurt, so you want to get a good dude, but you still sneaking with a no good one.
Yeah, sour.
You know what I mean? So if you're not ready, it's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I'm still like communication too. Like, no, you're not made to love anyone. You're supposed to love everyone. You're supposed to love everyone, whether they don't like you or not, because at the end of the day, you know that you did what you were supposed to do. All right. Before we even get back into this, because this is deep, let's cut out for our break, y'all. Let's hit it.
Okay.
Hit it, Will.
As the consumers. The consumers also raise it, because that I love one thing. I was watching the Dave Chappelle special, and he was saying, you know what, now I'm gonna go to my real bosses, and his real boss was the audience, and he said, I'm asking you guys who are the consumers to not purchase or participate in this, and so that's the same thing. We didn't as well. We are the real bosses and are the machine. You know,
do me a favor. On your platform, and again, I'm so humble and blessed to be on your platform. Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
The same platform that you have right now and what you're doing right now, I don't even think you realize Rock Truth Radio stands for more than just Rock Truth Radio. Here's the difference with what you're doing culturally. You're talking about building a whole bunch of people that's looking at your show and looking at the sisterhood and brotherhood that you bring forth every single show. And it's showing them subliminally, this is how you work together.
Yeah.
This is the bridge you build for other people to cross over back and forth. That's the kind of platform that we need. That's the kind of positive energy that we need. If it's not for your show, how will younger people have first off, a blueprint to follow and something to look forward to, and to say, I don't really want to do the rest of that stuff that everybody else is doing. I need a show that is indicative of who I am. And that's what Rock Truth is all about. So I'm so humbled to be on your platform.
Thank you. And we're humble to have you. And I'm sorry, just one last minute and I'll let everybody else talk. But thank you for that. And just like you said, you stand independent. So do we. We are not, willing to do anything for any money. We're not willing to compromise anything. If we got to put in the work, we'll put in the work before we compromise ourselves and the God that we serve. But we don't need that. We're not here for that. We're here for his namesake solely. And so I'm so grateful that you've taken again the time to turn and see us for who it is that we are. That was I'm trying not to cry, Will.
Hello, hi. This is your host, Sheena, the host of Rock Bottom, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that y'all have went to YouTube, went to Rock Truth, Rock Nation, Rock Bottom, Rock Cafe, all the above, Rock Truth Queen, all the above, and have started following. And if not, please go follow us. Follow us on Rock Truth on YouTube as well. I am your host, Sheena, that will be on Rock Bottom starting April 10th. Please tune in. Please starting follows. And it's a lot more to come. April 10th, I hope to see you there. Rock Bottom, where we don't look like we've been through.
Where we don't look like what we've been through. Okay?
Listen, I was like, oh, I like it.
He got on me. I was
like, right. I was like, indeed.
The woman behind the mask. I know that's right, girl. Congrats to you, Miss Sheena. I know that's right.
Right.
But I don't even know what I was saying before. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, because I ain't gonna lie, we went in for a little bit because
I know we was talking about we was on sour women. I remember that because we was talking about relationships, about how to keep and love from afar, because you can do that. Never hate, always love. Love from afar of who you have to love from afar. Because, even with exes, people that you've been together with, y'all break up, it'd be hard. You can't see them, you can't talk to them, you don't want to, I gotta block them out. Ain't no hate though. Ain't no hate. It will always be love, because once you say you love somebody, if you say you hate them, that means you never loved them. If you can switch up and say that, I wish I never this, and I regret it was all fake. So what is you really upset about?
Yeah.
What is you really upset about? That you were lying about your love for this person? Because that's what you should be upset about, and that's what they should be upset about. Because even though y'all over, they still loving you. So what makes you? Because what, y'all broke up? Some people grow apart. Change is inevitable.
Yeah,
change is inevitable.
That's the only guaranteed thing down here on earth is change.
Change
is inevitable, like you said. And honestly, I've found it. It just feels better to love people. Like you say, even people who I don't like when I feel ill towards somebody. I'm not gonna lie. We all have done it. Or, somebody has done something to you. And it just feels like the natural response should be like, you know what you did, I should hate you. Right. But I don't like the way it makes me feel. Because it makes me feel a certain type of way. Yeah. Like, I don't feel good.
Draining. It's taking your energy.
I don't feel good. Exactly. It's draining.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and especially when, like, okay, we'll use the ex thing. Okay, y'all break up and they could have did something dirty to you. And so, no, you might hate what they did. What they did was whatever. Hate what they did. But, like, you know how, like, you might feel like
sinner.
Yeah, right. But you'll be hurt. And why you be hurt? Let's be real. Because you love them, right?
Exactly.
And you mad because you love them. You mad because you hurt. You mad like, I want to not care. Whatever. And what I found, I'm like, you know what? And then it's like, I feel like I should hate you. Then your girlfriend like you should hate him. Then the world like you should hate him. Mm-hmm. Oh, nah. Somebody do XYZ to me. They did to me, whatever. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, I tried it because it just felt like what I should be doing. Mm-hmm. But I was like, you know what? I don't hate him. I don't, like you said, I don't love you where I want to be with you, but I really don't hate you. And it's uncomfortable with me pretending like I hate you. Yeah. It doesn't feel good to act like I hate you.
Yeah.
So
it takes you out of your character. It takes you out of your character, the person that you are, the person that they grew to love. Because the reason they love you, the person, and that take you out of the character, and don't nobody know who you are. Even you don't even recognize the person you are, because you up here trying to put on this facade as if you about hate and unforgiveness when you was really raised on.
I'm not even built like that. And people, I'm not gonna lie, into the world, like, it looks foolish. Are you stupid? I'll never, whatever.
And
it's like, listen,
I'll be stupid.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's just stupid and saved. Me. I'll be stupid and saved. I'll be stupid and kind. I'll be stupid and loving.
Yep. And it's like, it's funny because, like you said, it's uncomfortable for me because it's not really who I am. So it's like trying to wear some shoes that's not my size. It's uncomfortable for me. Yeah. And so it's okay. Like, even there are some people who you just can't fool with, and that's fine. But I'm not going to hate you either, because I can't hate people. And that's real. I cannot hate people. I have a hard time. And people be like, are you soft? You this? I'm like, no, I'm not. It's not in me. And I'm not going to lie. When people do say, once upon a time when people was like, oh, it probably looks weak. And I'm like, no, I think it actually takes a lot of strength to admit.
It does.
I don't want that person. I don't want to hate them.
Exactly.
God forbid, like, because it's funny. So it's not a nice saying, but you know how they be like, oh, so-and-so, if they was on fire, I went and let them burn. I'm like, no,
let them burn.
I'm the type of person, like, if you did me dirty and I see you walking on a dirt road and I know, like, it ain't nowhere in, like, the next 20 miles, I might even say something to you, like, pull over and be like, listen, I'm gonna give you a ride, but don't talk. like or something like that. Like because or somebody like, so you mean to tell me somebody that did you dirty, they like, I'm hungry. You're not gonna feed them. You really, as a human being, gonna be like, oh well, and you're gonna enjoy watching them starve. I don't believe
that is really sick.
I can't do it. I can't.
And I feel like I'm just so intuitive with it. That's why I like the different kind of movies, and like I've seen some sick things. Like I've read some sick things. I'm a big Stephen King fan, so I read a lot and I see a lot. So it just goes back to what our word of the week. It's all about image. We want to be more in perfect image of him. We're walking in the image of him. It's all about image. This being taken out of character, this all not forgiving, not loving, this hate, it's not right. You're not in the right mindset. You all confused because you're not walking right. You're not in the right image. You're not asking the Lord to give more guidance so that you can be more like him.
Right.
So that's it's all about image, man. Like the image for your children. Like you want them to look up to somebody who they adore, like walking in your footsteps. Kids, and I mean kids are learning early, like early, 3 months early. Like this is how early they're learning, because my nephew came out the womb and I'm thinking he could watch movies with me. We watching Stephen King and we watching forensics and killing this and murder this and he 1 year old choking his mama out. I'm like,
listen, did you hear what I said? I said you didn't. You did not do that. I know you did.
I didn't know.
I know you did.
I don't have no children. I don't have none because I didn't know. I should have did my research while I'm up here reading and stuff. But I didn't know.
You hear that, parents? So when you talk about it's just a song, it's just a movie.
I'm telling you, they take it. I'm telling you.
Like
because now I'm like, I
gotta
watch my nephew, man. I gotta watch him. He has to be watched. And, he's very coy. So, the coy ones is very charming, like charming in your face, like Ted Bundy. Smile, get you at night. Get you.
Throw you in the back of the van and do something not nice.
Up and get you there. Watching y'all. Pray for the children. Pray for the young aunties like myself who don't know, who don't have no children, who just take the kids and think that it's all fine and dandy. Pray for us. Pray for them. Pray for the parents who is giving the kids to the young aunties like myself.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Child, when you know better, then you begin to do better. I can't act like I always knew, because once upon a time I did. I'm like, it's a song.
You would think, Mr. Tay, you would think
it's a song. Like, I mean, what's the big deal? Child. Don't stop letting y'all daughters listen to leave. What's the leave the door open? And he talking about he got some smoke and you so.
And you know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking? I'm like, you know why he leaving that door open? Cause he in the closet. Cause he in the closet. That's and he debating on whether he should come out or stay in. See, and that's what I got from the song. That's why he's leaving the door open, because he don't know if he's on this side of the threshold or if he's on this side of the threshold.
Right.
So I don't want to listen. I ain't found nothing cool about that. I think it's funny. I think he's trying to express to the world.
Wait, what did you say? I'm not with you on here.
That he's confused. That's what I think.
Okay. So do you have anything? You have anything else?
I do. I wanted to say something about something you said about the women, the sour women, and the men that's out here messing with women that they're not ready for. So I remember when you said how men and women are always praying to God for a good man or like a good woman. But remember on Waiting to Exhale, when Whitney Houston was like how she prayed to God for a good man, and she got like Kevin, Mike, John, Dan, all them good men, but then she had to start being more precise in her prayer. Give me a man with some compassion, that is loyal, that's a man of God, that knows how to treat women. You have to keep death. Build your man, build your king.
Build my boo.
Build your boo. We have to build a boo with God, because he will build it for you. There's somebody out there for you to build your boo.
Yeah. Yes.
But that was really all I had to say. That got me because I remember on Waiting to Exhale, with the best friends, they going through.
You gonna make me watch that now because I haven't seen that.
And
it's on it's on one of the apps now, and
I'll be Hulu. It's on
yes.
Hulu, and it's
on make me watch
another one, but Hulu is the one to go to. Yes.
Okay.
That's really it. That's really all I. Wait, who's our celebrity? Who's our celebrity?
Yes. So, we chose Taraji P Henson.
Yes, queen.
And we all know that she is an amazing actress. But it was so funny. So when me and you conversed earlier, naturally, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, okay, who got a Bound song out? Who, whatever. And God was like, Taraji P Henson. And because of the mental health issue, work that she's doing.
Yeah.
I love what she is doing, how she is using. Her quote said, because I have a platform and a mic, this is what I'm going to use it for. So real quick, I just want to do a little background because I don't think a lot of people know this is something that she's into.
Yeah.
So she has her Facebook show that comes on every other Mondays. The Facebook Watch show every other Mondays at 12 noon. And it's with her best friend, and her friend is also a mental health nonprofit leader.
Wow.
So they co-host it. And the show is a direct product of Taraji's foundation, which is called the Boris Lawrence Foundation. And she said, that the reason why she started is because so it's a nonprofit organization that she founded in 2018. And the foundation is named in honor of her father, Boris Lawrence Henson, who suffered from mental health challenges as a result of his tour of duty in the Vietnam War. It says, we are committed to changing the perception of mental illness in the African American community by encouraging those who suffer with this debilitating illness to get the help that they need.
Yes.
So I just loved it. Like, under the vision, it says, our vision is to eradicate the stigma around the mental health issues in the African American community. Under what we do, it says our mission is to provide support and bring awareness to mental health issues that plague our community. It says what we are fighting for, and this is all from her website. It says we are fighting for mental health support in urban schools to reduce the return prison rate, and to increase the number of African American therapists. And it was so much interesting things on there. It says 68% of people who are released from prison return within 3 years.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. And the issue with that is because they're just punished and they're not helped.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? So
that's just a failure.
Exactly. It's like, okay, so
yeah.
These people have done these things because they are struggling with something. So instead of just punishment, help them with these things that they're struggling with that cause this behavior, so we can prevent it. So that we can prevent it for them, and so that we can prevent it for, somebody else that they could hurt. So I really thought that was just really cool. And then it says we will reduce this number by supporting organizations who offer mental health support to formerly incarcerated individuals through re-entry programs. Like, a lot of times they're not even given a fair chance. It's like, oh, well, you was in jail, and nobody wants to give you a second chance. Well, how can I become a better citizen if I'm not given a chance?
If you don't believe in forgiveness, and that's what I'm talking
how
about.
Can I bake a cake if you tell me, you know what I mean, you're not going to give me the ingredients? Then it's impossible for me to bake a cake. I can't do it. You know what I mean? So you're expecting something from them that you're also robbing them of the chance to do at the same time. Yeah. And just two other things that she did I love, because like she offers like free therapy for teens, for even adults. Like, she is very serious about this thing. She said because she suffers from anxiety and depression. So, and that is one of the things that I've become really passionate about, because like a lot of people have been told, or just feel like, because, and I hate to say it, but in our culture, in our homes, we are told to, what goes on in our house stays in this house. You don't tell people our business. You're told to toughen up.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Yeah.
Whatever. And like, that's BS.
Yeah.
It's BS. If something has happened to you that is causing you some type of trauma now, that has damaged you in some way, shape, or form,
Right.
don't try to suck it up. Don't force yourself to suck it up. Don't it's okay to admit that you're not okay.
That you're not okay.
Because running around pretending to be okay it's hurting you more, and it's not beneficial to your future and to those in your life and to those you will interact with. Like, so it was just I really just loved it, and it was just so much, like, I got like sucked in because of just all the awesome things that she's doing. Like, I did catch her show twice. I seen Gabrielle Union on there, which I didn't know. She was a rape victim at a very early age. She worked at a convenience store, and someone robbed them, and she was raped, and this was 20 plus years ago. Wow. And that woman still suffers from post-traumatic syndrome. Still to this day, she talks about how it affects her relationships.
Yeah.
Things like that, because she was violated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I seen the episode of when they talked to Tamar Braxton after she had her suicide attempt. Yeah. So if you and all of them are, even like, she always got the rewatches where you can go do the replay. I fell in love with her because I think it's such a beautiful thing, and it just shows like what type of heart she has.
Exactly, like that spirit. Yeah,
just her spirit, like, to like just want to, not just, okay, I know therapy is beneficial and it helped me, but like to be like, listen, it helped me, so I want to help other people.
Yeah.
So if once we're off, I'm gonna like share the link and like all the information to, like, if you are somebody out there, whether you're young, whether you're an adult, and you feel like you're going through something that's bigger than you, I'm going to share that information. And even us, I have a foundation called You Are Not Forgotten. We at Rock Truth, we are here for you. Yes. Whether you need a listening ear, whatever you're going through, this is kingdom business. We are all about the kingdom. We are here to love you. We are here to give you hope, encouragement, whatever you need. And if you need more than what we can give you, one of us will help you get whatever it is that you need. So don't be out here struggling alone. You are not, none of us were intended to do life alone. Mm-mm. Don't make yourself feel like you got to do it alone. Don't let anybody else tell you got to soldier through it and all that. No, because that's why you have people committing suicide, because they're too ashamed that somebody's either going to tell what they've shared, or I don't want to tell somebody because what I'm going to look like. And so people would rather suffer in silence and get to the point where they feel like they don't have nothing else to do but kill themselves. And that's not okay.
No.
That is just so not okay when I really think about it. All the people in the world, there ain't not one person, not one of us that should feel like they don't have anybody when there's so many of us running around.
Yeah.
It's not cool. So seriously, like, no, you are loved. God loves you. We love you. We don't even know you. And you do not have to do life alone at all.
Thank you, Queen. That was amazing.
You're welcome.
That was amazing. I think that's the cue to end this, because that was it. You are not alone, kings and queens.
No.
Talk to somebody and get closer to the Lord, because I promise you will not regret it.
Yep.
Any words?
No, but just that we love you. We enjoyed you once again. Shout out to God for bringing us together one more time.
Thank you, Jesus.
And like my sister said, get with God. And if you don't know what to say, if you don't know what to do, because I remember once upon a time, even after I got saved, I would hear the people in church saying these what seemed like fancy prayers, and I'd be like, I don't know how to pray. It's just like when you talk to your homeboy, your homegirl, just a simple, listen, God, I need you. Promise you gonna get through to him. There's no special words, there's no special posture, there's no special nothing, there's no wrong way to pray. whatever you feeling, that's what you say to him, and we promise you he is going to answer.
Yes.
So yeah, and y'all have a wonderful week, and Lord willing, we'll see you next Monday.
All right, y'all. We lit, we laugh, we true be you. Rock truth. Let's rock
or absolutely nothing at all.
Period.